What's going on, dudes and dudettes? I want to talk about a pretty important subject when it comes to USC football and their rivalry with Notre Dame. The matchup that's happening this fall at Notre Dame is technically this last scheduled one. I know USC is trying to work out something to where they can work out a game next year in LA and then try to figure out a long-term solution from there. And then Notre Dame is kind of fighting that point where they want to find like something right in print where it's going to be a long-term deal. So at least they're still talking about it, and that's the positive thing. But recently there's some stories that came out that kind of make you believe that this rivalry might be going away for at least the meantime. So when it comes to like Pat 40, he's mentioned that the series could be ending, or it's in danger of ending this fall, because the two sides see the situation very differently with talks ongoing. I know Alicia De Artola, the Penguin of Troy, recently said that USC has offered a one-year extension to play in LA in 2026, sources told Sports Illustrated, while Notre Dame desires another long-term deal. USC has broached the idea of moving the game to a season opening spot. Season opener changes the stakes, but better than losing the series. Obviously, this will be an historic loss when it comes to rivalries in college football if that were the case. And I know Notre Dame likes to open the season up against a very talented opponent. So if you move that USC and Notre Dame game to the beginning, it could be pretty interesting, especially because then you're kind of forcing Notre Dame to play in LA and during those peak summer months, or going to South Bend, Indiana, which probably wouldn't be as crazy for USC, so they could probably handle it more than what they're having to do is play it like in October, maybe pushing to November, dealing with that weather out there. But I know they changed different times that they played each other and all this stuff, but I think that's a pretty nice thing that they can do, where if they just make it the season opener, that way if either team loses, it doesn't really hurt your chance when it comes to making the playoff, and you have enough time, enough weeks, basically the whole rest of the season, to get enough wins, get back up there in the conversation, to get one of your team in the like top 16, one of those top 16 teams out there in the playoffs. So I don't know, it's for all the traditionalists of USC, it's very tough. I'm pretty sure the main older supporters of Notre Dame too are very upset at the idea of this being gone. I know if it might take a one-year absence, then I'm kind of okay with it, just because, you know, I've been more of a newer USC fan since like the early 2000s, so it's like doesn't really hurt me as much. But I know a lot of traditionalists want this game to be ongoing. I would love it too. It's always great to play against one of the top teams out there in Notre Dame, but if they can't get it through, then get it scheduled, then maybe we have to lose it for a year or two. But as long as a long-term thing is scheduled right after that, then we should be good.